Friends, hello everyone. You're on the DOCA Tours channel. Today we've come back to the Aman-Kutan Pass, but this time to film a full behind-the-scenes look at how tandoor lamb is prepared at the Kartatosh Tandoor restaurant, one of the most famous places in this area. Up to 9 tons of lamb are cooked here every day. We'll show you the entire process from start to finish. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave your comments. Let's get started. Welcome to one of the most atmospheric places in Uzbekistan, the Aman-Kutan Pass. This mountain pass is more than just a road through rocky terrain, it's a place where nature, history, and local life merge. Aman-Kutan is located in the mountains between Samarkand and Shahrisabz, surrounded by steep cliffs, juniper forests, and endless winding roads. For centuries, travelers, traders, and shepherds passed through here, using this route as a natural gateway between the valleys. Even today, you can feel this sense of movement and freedom in the air. The climate here is harsh but beautiful. Strong mountain winds, sudden fogs, and spectacular sunsets give Aman-Kutan its unique character. In winter, the pass appears wild and majestic. In summer, it transforms into a green refuge from the heat of the plains. But Aman-Kutan is more than just landscapes. It is also famous for its mountain cuisine, especially lamb cooked in traditional tandoor ovens, a cooking method passed down through generations. Locals believe the mountain air and natural fire impart an unforgettable flavor to the meat. Today, we invite you to slow down, breathe deeply in the mountain air, and experience Aman-Kutan the way the locals know it, in its pristine, authentic, and genuine form. All the meat preparation takes place in a separate, dedicated room, the preparation section. This is where the process begins long before the meat reaches the tandoor oven. Everything is organized here to handle large volumes efficiently and safely. Every day, up to 9 tons of lamb are prepared in this facility. The meat is carefully portioned, trimmed, and readied according to traditional techniques that have been refined over many years. Each step follows a clear workflow to ensure consistency and quality, even with such high production volumes. This preparation stage is crucial. It allows the kitchen to work smoothly and maintain the pace required to serve hundreds of guests daily, while keeping the process structured and controlled. Only after this stage is complete does the meat move on to the next step, cooking in the tandoor ovens, where the real transformation happens. Next, the marinated meat is passed down to the tandoor ovens on the lower level. This is where the main cooking begins. One level above, large barrels of water are constantly boiling. Don't be alarmed by the soot, everything here is cooked over open fire, which is part of the traditional process. The heat, the flames, and the smoke all play their role, creating the unique flavor that this place is famous for. Look at the beauty that opens up from here. And now we're being called down to the tandoor ovens, the place where all the real magic happens. This is the heart of the operation, where the lamb truly transforms into the tender, smoky meat that people come from miles around to taste. Every day, up to 30 people work here without any breaks. Everyone has a role. Some are responsible for loading the firewood into the tanda, others bring in fresh logs from storage. Meanwhile, another team carefully cleans out the ashes from the previous batch, preparing the oven for the next portion. It's a continuous, perfectly coordinated cycle that never stops during the day. The rhythm is fascinating to watch. One group ensures that the fire maintains the right heat, while another places the marinated meat into the oven at just the right moment. It's a delicate balance, too little heat, and the meat won't cook evenly, too much, and it can burn. Yet with years of experience, every team member knows their timing down to the second. What's amazing is how organized and efficient the process is, despite the sheer volume of work. The team works like a well-oiled machine, hands moving constantly, eyes monitoring every oven, and smoke curling into the air as the fire breathes life into each batch of meat. You can feel the energy, the skill, and the tradition that goes into every lamb. Watching this in action, you understand why this place is so famous. It's not just cooking, it's a daily ritual, a show of teamwork, skill, and dedication. And at the end of it all, the reward is that perfectly roasted, flavorful lamb that carries the taste of the mountains and the fire in every bite. This is the essence of the tanda, continuous, unbroken, and mesmerizing. From dawn until the last batch, the work never stops, and every person here plays an essential part in keeping this centuries-old tradition alive. Here comes the next batch of marinated meat, carried in large basins for convenience. The basins make it easier to transport the meat in bulk, ensuring that it can be handled quickly and efficiently. Don't worry, any bacteria are completely destroyed inside the tanda oven, thanks to the intense heat. Once at the tanda, the meat is carefully hung on special metal rods, hooked onto pre-prepared hooks. This is a crucial step. It ensures that each piece cooks evenly and absorbs the heat and smoke perfectly. The technique has been passed down from generation to generation, preserving the authentic flavors and traditional methods that make this dish so special. After the meat is secured, a large cauldron is placed on top, covered with a fireproof cloth, and then everything is carefully sealed with clay. This creates an airtight environment that locks in all the juices and aromas. The meat is then left to cook slowly for about an hour, allowing the flavors to develop fully and giving the lamb that unique, tender, and smoky taste that this region is famous for. Watching this process, you can truly appreciate the skill, tradition, and patience involved in preparing tanda lamb. It's more than cooking, it's a centuries-old ritual that brings generations together around the fire and the mountain air. Friends, you won't believe this, a single tanda can hold up to 100 kilograms of lamb, and here, they have 7 tandas working at the same time. That means hundreds of kilograms of meat are cooking simultaneously, all over open fire, creating that incredible smoky flavor. It's truly a feast of tradition, skill, and teamwork you don't see every day. And here comes another large basin of meat, carried by 2 men because there's up to 100 kilograms in each basin. The work is not easy. It requires strength, precision, and experience. In places like this, the pay isn't very high, so most of the workers are locals from the nearby kishlaks, which is what they call the small villages around here. These men have been doing this work for years, and their skill ensures that everything runs smoothly, even with such heavy loads. Standing here for just a couple of hours, you begin to notice a unique aroma that fills the air, a mix of fire, charcoal, and raw meat. It's a smell that's hard to describe, but it's unmistakably part of the tandoor experience. The combination of smoke and sizzling meat creates a sensory atmosphere that truly transports you to the heart of traditional mountain cooking. Watching the men work, you start to appreciate not only the culinary skill but also the physical effort and dedication required to prepare this much meat every day. It's more than cooking, it's a craft, a tradition, and a way of life that's kept alive by the hands of these local workers. And now, the first tandoor is ready. Carefully, the team removes the fireproof cloth from the top, revealing the cooked meat inside. They scrape off the remaining clay, which will be reused for the next batch, or nothing goes to waste. Then, one by one, the pieces of meat are carefully removed, handled with precision to preserve their shape and tenderness. At this stage, we were even invited to taste some of the lamb, and it was absolutely delicious, smoky, juicy, and full of flavor. It's incredible how the heat and fire from the tandoor transform the raw meat into something so tender and aromatic. Once all the meat is ready, it is placed on a mechanical lift and raised to the 3rd level, where the serving area is located. From here, the meat is distributed. Many people enjoy it right in the restaurant, while others take portions home to share with their families. It's a wonderful tradition, bringing the taste of the mountains and the tandoor into everyday life. In Uzbekistan, of course, plov is the #1 dish, but right after that, meat consumption is incredibly high, and lamb prepared in a tandoor is one of the most beloved ways to enjoy it. Families, friends, and visitors alike all come together to share this special food, making it much more than a meal. It's a cultural experience, a celebration of tradition and craftsmanship. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave your comments. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us which video topics you'd like to see next, and we'll bring you more amazing experiences from Uzbekistan and beyond. This is the heart of traditional Uzbek cooking, where every step, from marination to the tandoor oven, is done with care, skill, and centuries of experience. The flavors, the aroma, and the atmosphere, it's something you can't find anywhere else, and we're thrilled to share it with you.
Уважаемые подписчики, сейчас покажу, какой вид отсюда открывается. Пойдем.